The John Gale Hun Valedictory Award is awarded each year to the member of the senior class who has earned the highest cumulative grade point average over a 3-year period. The 2021 valedictorian is Si Kathy Wang. Our highest academic achiever and a model citizen scholar, Kathy has challenged herself with the most rigorous curriculum offered at Hun and excelled in every one of her courses. Her teachers attest to her native intelligence, diligence, and good old-fashioned work ethic. At the same time, she's a young woman of uncommon grace, perception, blessed with the ability to find beauty in the mundane. A compelling writer, Kathy's done excellent work with the Mall newspaper and served as editor-in-chief of the Hun Review. She has also extended her leadership to fellow resident students as a dorm proctor and was voted to lead our Red Shield Society. Hun is truly fortunate to have enjoyed Kathy's passionate scholarship, empathy, and global perspective in her years here. She will be matriculating at Brown University in the fall. On behalf of the faculty, I'm proud to present this year's John Gale Hun Valedictory Award to Si Kathy Wang. Now, as I mentioned before, Kathy isn't with us today, but this is going to be our first ever virtual recorded valedictory speech. So let's have it.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, Hun students, faculty, staff, and parents. I won't start this speech reiterating how strange this year has been, because otherwise I will be joining you in person, along with the screeching cicadas who have waited 17 years for their graduation. But I do want to start by expressing my gratitude to all of you, for I and my fellow classmates would not make it today, our high school graduation, if it were not for your support, care, and inspiration during this year and all of our years at Hun. 4 years ago, before I stepped onto the airplane that would take me to Hun, I peppered my parents with questions. Like, what if I don't fit in? What if I don't understand my teachers during class? Or what if I have no friends there? For all my justified and unjustified questions, my father answered with one Chinese proverb. 车到山前必有路. It means when the car reaches the mountain, there will be a way. I always say to my friends that our class is different from all the other ones. How much have we been through? We got a new radar net, changed our schedule times, went from bells to no bells, experienced a power outage for a whole week, had next term for the first time, adapted when the auditorium was under construction, and now it means the pandemic, which turned our senior year upside down and kept us from seeing and saying goodbye to each other. Apparently, we're doing just fine. So, I guess what my father said was right. There really was a way. Even though when we look back, we don't know how the heck we made it through that 10-page 1984 research paper, that 20-minute second language presentation, that 45 minutes calculus quiz, or that 90 minutes AP physics exam. We made it. Even though I knew that proverb long ago, it never actually spoke to me until I realized how far we've come. We're really good at underestimating ourselves, but we're also really good at proving ourselves wrong. And now, standing at another turning point in my life, I again find myself confronted with many questions, such as, will I be okay in college? Am I ready for college-level classes? Will I fit in as well as I did at Hun? I guess I really haven't changed. But I'm almost certain that I'm not the only one. We're only 18, 19-year-olds who will be stepping into a brand new chapter in our lives. The chapter everybody has been telling us is amazing, important, and unforgettable. We're more than justified to be anxious and scared. But even though we cannot predict the future, I think it makes sense to have some faith in our past experience. We've done it, so we're gonna do it again. Don't disdain the fear of not knowing what will happen next. The pandemic has made me realize that the pain we feel when we miss a person or a place is measured by how much we love that person or that place. Similarly, the fear we have of facing our farewell from Hun comes from the fact that we have truly loved our experience here. We're scared of not fitting in college because we found our places here. We're scared of not making good friends in college because we've had lots of memories with friends at Hun. We're scared of not encountering good professors in college because teachers at Han have brought us so many self-discoveries. One of the journal prompts Mr. Schaffner provided us was, describe what silence sounds like. When I clicked leave meeting for my very last class and was left with a quiet room by myself, I think I finally knew the answer. Silence is the absence of the Kahoot music that you could hear down the hallway, the Hana 3 during games, the study hall proctors shouted in dorms every weekday at 7:45, the cheers in Big Gym during spirit weeks, the what's for lunch at every third or fourth period class, and the pomp and circumstances that we rehearsed from different countries and time zones when the orchestra met on Zoom one last time. The more I heard the silence, the more I wished that I could hear those sounds again, realizing that I've just traveled even further from them in time. Never for 1 second did I not miss being at Han, the fun, the surprises, even the complaints and tears. Departures make them more adorable than they actually were. But I guess this is what goodbye is, wanting to stay so badly, but also resisting the urge in an effort to leave. If there's one thing that I've always hated, it is saying goodbye. And if there's one thing that I learned about saying goodbye, it is that there are no perfect goodbyes. This year proves my theory. But maybe that is the nature of farewells. The love we have for each other makes goodbye imperfect because we don't want to let that love go, even though we are and will be so far away from each other. Then don't let go. Saying goodbye is not letting go of each other. It is a tribute to our experience, our memories, and our time together. Han has given us friendships, mentorships, love, and growth that will live on with us, way beyond just the 4 years of high school. And for that, I'm extremely grateful for every wonderful soul I've met at Han. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2021. We're all going to do amazing things.